Whenever you're ready.
Okay.
Oh, you're ready.
First of all, thanks for inviting 3desks to compete in this iTalent competition. Unlike the other competitors, and probably most of our competition, we're just self-funded startup, 6 months old, and a 2-person team. But like David against Goliath, that means we're nimble and dangerous. My name is Raz. I'm a math and IT geek. I'm the co-founder of 3desks. In my youth, I've won 2 silver medals in international mathematics competitions. I've also won lots of national competitions in maths and computer science. And I have 2 degrees in computer science and a PhD in artificial intelligence. As you can tell, I'm not the usual type of recruiter. I've been focusing my attention for the last 6 months on the following problem. 50% of the US workforce will be temporary by 2020. In the United Kingdom, 10%, the temporary workforce market is growing by 10% each year, and there's a lot of money spent either by the government or the small and medium enterprises. Yet there's no significant platform that addresses the needs of the market. Recruitment systems are still inefficient, and we'll get to that in a minute. And this is particularly important in our post-recessionary world, since more and more companies want to have access to temporary talent. If we look at 2 of the biggest recruiting platforms, we've seen them earlier, LinkedIn and Monster, they're actually not ready to address the needs of the temporary work market. And this is actually quite exciting for us, and we're also excited to be the only competitor here addressing this problem. Even Tom, my co-founder, is actually meeting this week some of the LinkedIn board members with a view of investing in us. So pretty exciting times here. Let's look closer at existing technologies. I'll take the 2 extremes. On one hand side, we have the job boards, which basically require upfront payment. As has been said before, we end up with loads of CVs, resumes. Most of them are poor candidates, and there's not much support besides publishing the job. On the other extreme, we have recruitment systems, which are really expensive, maybe up to 50% in charges. Obviously, that makes them not accessible to small and medium enterprises, and also that hurts freelancers as so much of the revenue is taken away. Transparency might also be an issue. We can never be sure we really got the best candidates. So, given all that, these technologies are just not suitable for the temporary workers. As an example, a couple of weeks ago, we got a call from DuPont, the head of HR. They want to use more and more freelancers and consultants in their operations, and of course want to avoid high recruiter fees. And they just ask, can 3desk help? And yes, the answer is yes, we can. 3desk is a marketplace for face-to-face freelancers, much like Elance or People Per Hour, but really focused on people that work in person. We're somewhere situated somewhere between job boards and recruiters, and I'll explain that in more details. Posting a job on 3desk is free. It takes only a few minutes. We require absolutely no upfront costs. Employers get access to a huge number of local freelancers. 130,000 freelancers have joined 3desk in only the last 3 months worldwide. So how did we get to that such a big number? Well, as soon as the job is posted on 3desk, we have developed an innovative searching technique that takes that based on the job description, using LinkedIn API and connections, using Boolean searches on search engines, and also using other means, which I won't go into the details. I'm not allowed to do that. We are really able to find the best people in the area, or some of the best people in the area, and bring them onto the system. Of course, in addition to that, we do the classical stuff, push our jobs to different job aggregators, so that increases the reach of our jobs. But is that just a job board, you might ask? As I've mentioned, we're doing this type of proactive search for external candidates, so the answer is already no. But there's actually much more to it. When a job gets posted, we're creating automatically a matching profile for that job, and this is where my PhD in artificial intelligence and math backgrounds come in very handy. The main elements that are taken into account into a profile as skills, as have been emphasized earlier, of course, location. We're talking about face-to-face freelancers. Finding people in a certain area is absolutely crucial. And of course, rate and availability. Our matching algorithm finds the suitable profiles in our database. People are notified by email, and the way they respond to those emails is used to improve our matching algorithm, which gets better and better over time. But we're not using that just to find people. We're also using our matching algorithm to help employers sort and filter through their candidates. As soon as someone applies for a job, they get a score, and we show how suitable they are for the job. Last but not the least, we allow employers to communicate directly with the freelancers and hire them through the platform. Like LinkedIn, we show standardized profiles. Actually, this is built through the LinkedIn API, so it's just one click away to build such a profile. The beauty about our system is that it's completely automated and scalable. In the last 6 months, we've matched people all over the world, not only in UK. Even this morning, we matched 3 people in India and USA. And we're working on lots of other cool features, such as guaranteed payments, automatic contracts, and also accounting into the system. So really create a platform, and given our small size, we're actually using freelancers to do that. Our pricing model is flexible. We charge a 10% fee. It can be 5 freelancer any per site, or even 7.3, for example. And to summarize, no upfront costs, marketplace model, new technologies, and you can use us alongside other recruitment methods. Thank you.